Welcome back to It's a Wrap, the puzzle game where I get to be the editor for once. I'm gonna show these chumps how it's really done. And this taunting will never bite me in the ass. Take a look at the glory. This is unbelievably cute. Good lord, this is way better than every single puzzle game. So if you haven't seen this game before, you have a video editor timeline where each row corresponds to a different object on the set. And there's now new objects that actually go in an infinite loop, so you can drag it around, which will change the starting position of the objects on set, and they will move as it goes on. So I have to assemble an action sequence where I get stealthily to my flag in the upper right without being seen. So I imagine I would hide behind this wheel all the way up until here. But then I probably want this windshield to come over, right? And then run behind the windshield and meet up with the second wheel, which maybe should be lined up about here. So I'll slide down, make it to the elevator shaft. But the elevator's timing is locked in. So I go when the elevator goes. So maybe wheel 2 should be synced up with that because I'm actually going to be doing some wall jumping on the side. So if that's the actual sync for wheel 2, I may have to run back and forth in the middle and then catch the wheel. I've done the video editing, so now the game becomes a platformer where I have to actually run through the scene and actually try to be unseen. And so far it's working out very nicely. But the timing has to be just right in the video editing in order for me to get through this sequence. And so far it's working out really well. Just got a platform a little slow, but it's there. It's there. You see it? It's there. But I think my editing was great. I just need to jump better. Ooh! Bouncing up. Hey there, beautiful. And that just goes to show you, the editing is totally easy. The hard part's being the talent. And you may notice that we're on a movie set. Each of these levels combine together to create, I guess, a sci-fi movie. No actors in this scene. That's a first. It's a car chase scene. We're keeping away from the cops, so we gotta keep another car between us and the fuzz. So I see. We'll be controlling this spaceship, and the police cars are in the background. Oh, and I've gotta literally be behind the other cars. So I imagine I would go behind this red car at first. Maybe until I hit a subway car. Take the subway over, transition to the blue car. Come on down, hit the green car, and then go over to the blue car. But I gotta think about this, right? There's only one car that passes over the flag, and it's a green car. Wait, that's not true. Red car at the end does. So the blue car going up could hit the subway again, coming over, and the subway could intersect with the red car, which leads me to the flag. Pretty tough, though. All right, Johnny, stay away here. Don't let the cops see ya. All right, looking pretty good so far. Oh! My nose is too big. All right, quiet on the set, quiet on the set. The talent needs to focus. Wait.
You missed your mark.
Where? Oh, the fog isn't part of the set. Well, that changes a bit. So it also seems like this wood is the very top of the set. Well, you know, the ice cream car could set me up for the red car near the end of this. Yeah, they kind of overlap here. So maybe I gotta follow the ice cream car near the end. But then what would overlap with the ice cream car? I guess a green car? No, because the left side green car goes down to up. So it's not the ice cream car. I think it's gotta be from the subway to the red car. Only other option is green car, but the one that passes over it goes up to down, which also doesn't make any sense. I gotta keep working backwards then. If I end at the red car, I go to the subway. Subway takes me maybe over here, which can interact with the blue car. Blue car, I feel like, has to trade off with the green car at this point. The green car comes up. Maybe this could hit the ice cream car. And the ice cream car can actually hit the other blue car. So now we got something interesting here. This might just work. Cool puzzle if so.
Please. Action.
Oh, I'm gonna make it! I'm gonna make it! Oh, I'm gonna make it! Oh! The cops thought they saw something, but they didn't! Oh, what a rush! Space! Oh, it went Fast and Furious 10. I think. I haven't seen that movie. I don't even know if I got the right one. I haven't fucking seen any of them. Yeah, a space scene with the space cops, asteroids, and of course our friendly flag. So they have one blaster on cue, which probably has to have a purpose. They probably actually get to shoot an asteroid for me. Huh. So they choose an asteroid that gets hit. And of course I get to choose when the tiny asteroids come in. Oh wait, I didn't even realize there's a massive asteroid at the end. That's what needs to blow up. And if I'm not careful, the small asteroid will actually destroy the ship, which is needed to destroy the big asteroid. But then something's got to destroy the small asteroid. Maybe a different asteroid could destroy this asteroid. Some sort of asteroid collision. Yeah, you can actually see two asteroids destroy each other when they hit. So I can have the first two asteroids destroy each other, then the second two asteroids not do that. But they can instead destroy each other, and then I just need a well-timed blast. What if both the asteroids were a little earlier, so they were already destroyed? Then I could move forward the blast. There we go. And I guess this is also taking out the space cops. So let's see, do I have space to run right through? See, it looks like I'm gonna get closed in on right here. All right, I need to test something. How fast is my spaceship? What can I do?
Action.
What's my motivation? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm pretty slow. Oh, I'm pretty sandwiched.
Reset.
Good to know. So I guess I should focus on the early problem. How do I deal with the space cops? Like, what if I'm just fast enough to make it behind the rock as it converges? Like, I could hang out on the bottom behind the rock, and then within this time, make it to the top. And if I time it well enough, I might be able to get through. Rule number one of movie making, show rather than tell. So I hide here and then, no! Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Okay, wait, gotta wait for the big shot. It's beautiful. Oh, what a scene. Am I gonna make it out in time? Oh, no! Oh, but I got the idea at least. That is tight. Unbelievable. Okay. Time that better. Oh, it's close. The asteroids are closing in. If I moved a little faster, it's gonna be a tight one, and I make it in the nick of time. Oh. All right, nice little mini set you got there. Oh, I've crash landed on Mars. This movie gets crazy with toxic waste. Sorry, not Mars. Sunaru. I think I've driven one of those before. Oh, and this level is giant sandworms with toxic spit that also knock down things. I can't control when they spit, but watch what happens, right? First time, hits some stuff and more things fall, like rocks. Wait, those rocks can't fall. I need those. Yeah, I need to get to the flag. So the rocks can't fall. Why do the rocks fall? It's because they get hit. So I need to like block the shots. So all these things with the arms I move have to work towards blocking the shots. So notice these three on the end cannot move. So I should be sure not to steal any block shots from them. So let's get this straight. The main things I control are these weird arms. There's three parts of rotation. First, whether their base goes up and down the track is denoted by the rails. And then each of the arms have two limbs. Limb 1 is the base, and then each arm has a second limb. Okay, let me actually move all these out again. I need to study the shots. I'll call this lane 1, lane 3, and lane 5, because it looks like there's lanes in between. 1, 3, 5. Lane 1 again. Lane 3 again. Lane 2. Lane 4. Lane 3 again. Lane 1, lane 5. Oh, and actually this final one is lane 6. And the main interesting thing is that lane 2 gets shot in exactly once, which should be blocked by this triangle. But now I'm actually starting to understand what the purpose of these switches are. The symbol corresponds to the falling pillar. So if one goes out, then the pillar goes down, which is gonna affect my platforming, for better or for worse. I suspect that when this pillar falls, I need to be in here so I can wall bounce and get up here. And then I imagine I've got to hurdle over like the tops of the tall ones. So I've probably got to hurdle the triangle one first and then the 3 tally marks. So this all hinges on the triangle. There's only one shot that goes there. Shot 2 has to just go through, however, and it falls now. This is when I jump on. I don't have that big a window, but then platform 3 needs to fall shortly after. So this spittle actually needs to hit platform 3. So what if arm 1 dodges it? Like that. So bam, bam, and I'm in. But now I gotta block the rest of the shots. Right now, all 3 shots in lane 1 get through, and that's not okay. Lane 6's shot gets through, but I actually don't mind that. It might make for a cinematic finish. Let's focus on lane 1. First lane 1 shot. How am I gonna block that? I think it should be with the second arm that's already up there. That's why I think it should whap right there. And I wonder if arm 1 should contribute now. Yeah, like it needs to bring its head up and block. But then I can't block the lane 2 shot. But it only blocks on the top, so I wonder if limb 2 could just come down ahead of time. So it doesn't get in the way. But then arm 2 blocks it still. I only got 1 extension of arm 2 at the very top, right? So that could at most block 1. Maybe it shouldn't be the first one. Maybe arm 1's gotta block the first shot. Like maybe I gotta have early rails. Early rails, early pivot up, early extension, block that. So arm 2 should actually extend down to block the lane 5 shot. Might be onto something now, because then I can block the second lane 1 shot just in time for it to come down and hit the lane 3 shot on the way down. This feels close, but not quite. Like really close. So I could block, no, this is annoying. I have to block lane 4 without blocking lane 3. And right now, that doesn't look possible. So I can't have this setup, but I don't know what else I could do. So actually, I'm trying to think of how do I not block these 2, but block these 2. The way I see it is it has to be done without rails, I think. At this point in time, I have to be in this rails position. And maybe arm 1 could be up a bit later, in that it could start down and then pivot up about here. That dodges what needs to be dodged, and that lets hit what needs to be hit. Because now the only thing that goes wrong is at the very beginning, a lane 1 shot gets in. But you know what? I could do something about that. Like that, barely. The first shot gets through. But then the second one. Damn, there's always something. What other way can I block these 2 and avoid these 2? I'm starting to realize this is probably the only way I can start, by bringing the first arm up to block the first one, second arm to block the 5th lane. I feel like now is when I have to do rails. Or maybe I can take the time to block the second shot with the left arm, then do rails. So now I just have to be careful with the arm 2. Arm 2 should not block that. Oh! Hold on. Might be onto something here. Everything is fantastic. The flag is just straight up clear at the end of this. Finally. It took a lot of tweaking. Maybe editing is hard for this time. But you know, it is a rewarding job. Which is why, you know, being stuffed in the basement for 10 hours out of the day and fed scraps is a perfectly reasonable way to treat your editors. Because it's rewarding in itself. Oh, man. Oh, sick. I've locked another movie. Yeah, we're not done with this one, though. No. Will Johnny Rush survive outer space? Will the talent make up with his editors? Find out next time on It's a Wrap.